Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a tutorial on Nailboo. So I know there are a lot of people that have joined my channel because of the video or the tutorials that I've done on Nailboo, and I'm still utilizing Nailboo. So I wanted to come on tonight. I'm going to briefly go through how to apply the application, what comes in a kit, and then I'm also going to show you the 5 new colors, which one is what I have on right now on my hands that I am absolutely in love with. Now, my favorite color used to be velvet. No, I can't remember because it's been so long since I wore it. Um, but I'll it'll come to me in just a minute. Y'all know I've been off my rocker a little bit. But first things first. So Nailboo, I started using about a year and a half ago. And it's really about the time that COVID hit us. And, I stopped going to the nail salons. I don't even know if they're still open. The nail salon I used to go to, I don't know if they made it through the um, pandemic or not, because I haven't even driven in that area since I've been doing my own nails and everything. So, yeah, but I've been using Nailboo since that time, and I started encouraging. Once I saw how easy the application was, I started to do video tutorials and try to encourage others to also utilize Nailboo and to get out of the nail salons. Not only just because of the pandemic, but because it's so easy. It is so easy to do. Now, I did have one lady to tell me that someone ended up, or somebody had filed a complaint saying that they had fungus or something like that. But I have been using Nailboo for over a year and a half. You guys know that I come on, I do my tutorials, you see my nails in my videos. I've never had any fungus, period. And it may be, just in the care, maybe wearing the product too long or getting water under there when they lift and not taking them off timely so their fungus will build up. I don't know. I've not had any fungus, so and I mean, knock on wood, I want to keep that going, that I don't have any. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what comes in a kit. So you can get a kit. Again, it's Nailboo. And in the kit, I got the starter kit, the most cost efficient starter kit, which came with everything in one color. Okay, Velvet Lust. I think that's it. I think Velvet Lust was my favorite. Is the color. But in your kit, if you decide to try Nailboo, it's going to come with the instructions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to tell you exactly what to do. So hopefully you guys can see that. It's labeled. So it's going to start out 1, do this, 2, do this, 3. And I followed this until I got comfortable with it. And when I got comfortable, I started doing my own thing. So like in here where Nailboo will tell you to put on 1 coat of the um, 1 coat of base, and then dip, and then another coat of base, and then the color. Like I've told my people that follow me for quite some time, I do 2 and 2. I do 2. I dip my nails twice. I do the base and then the powder, and the base and the powder, and then I do the base and the color and the base and the color. So that's a total of 4 times that I dip. And hopefully you guys can see that my nails are not clunky looking. So I don't like them to look clunky. Is that a word? No, like fat. I don't want them to look fat and, with a lot of product on them. And they last for 2 weeks. I could go longer, but I just like to change colors. So anyway, it's going to come with the instructions. It's also going to come with the little bag with all of your little things that you'll need to do your nails. So you're going to get your file, and I really don't use this. I'm going to be honest with you. I have so many of these. I don't use these. I just think they're kind of flimsy, and don't last very long. It's also going to come with your little clips for when you get ready to remove the product. And when you get ready to remove the product, I'll talk about that in a minute, but it'll come with the clips when you get ready to remove the product. And then it also is going to come with your little brush. So, you know, after you dip in the powder, you can brush off any excess. So it's going to come with that. And I like this one. One of the things I had to do was get in the habit of cleaning it immediately after I use it. Like after I, you know, do this, I would then get it off of here because otherwise this is going to get clogged with the product. And you don't want that. You want it to stay nice and smooth. So it's going to come with one of the big brushes for you to brush off the excess application. And then it's also going to come with your cuticle little tool here where you can push back your cuticles and take care of the cuticle area. So it'll come with one of those. And I think that's it. All right, so those are the tools that will come inside of your kit if you decide to go with Nailboo and utilize it. All right, so that's that. They also give you, most often, even when I order color, they always send me a coupon, so you get 15% off. So it'll give you one of these. You can pass on to your girlfriends and let them start using Nailboo. And then it's also going to come with the product. So it'll come in a little box like this. And what I like about Nailboo is everything is labeled. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll know exactly how to use the product. Excuse me. So you're going to get 4 little bottles like this, and they're all going to have the names on them. So you can see that this is the cleaner, and this is the top coat. You guys can put it on over there so you can see that's the top coat. That's your cleaner. You also have your base, and then you also have your activator. And you always are going to start out with the base first. And it's going to be labeled number 1. Okay. So you start out with the base and you follow your little instructions. And then after your base, you're going to take your dip powder. So you're going to get your build powder, one of these, and then you'll dip your nail at a 45-degree angle into the build powder. And then once you do that, then you're going to go in with the activator. And you'll see that on the activator, it's going to say number 2. So there's your activator, and it says number 2. And then you're going to take the activator and just using outward strokes like that, you're going to apply the activator, very thin strokes. It doesn't take a lot of the activator. And the activator is going to harden your product onto your nail, okay? So that you don't have to worry about it breaking and chipping and that kind of thing. So this is what's going to seal the deal is your activator, okay? And you don't have to use a lot. After the activator, you will then go in with your top coat, okay? Now there is a process in between the activator and the top coat, which is after the activator, you're going to wait 5 minutes. After you apply the activator, 3 to 5 minutes, you're going to wait. And then after that, you're either going to wash your hands or take alcohol and put it on. I use a little paper towel because I don't like the cotton balls because you then end up with cotton product all over your hands and trying to pull it off. So I always take a paper towel and put some alcohol on and wipe each nail down. Now, if you notice any imperfections when you know, at that point, like any little bumps or risings or anything in there, that's where you want to take your file. And I suggest that you buy a really nice nail file and not use the one that comes in the Nailboo. It's good that Nailboo sends it to you if you don't have it, so you can use it in the meantime. But I would highly recommend that you go out and get your own. But use your nail file and then buff out any impurities, okay? And you want to do that. And then, like I said, put alcohol or either wash your hands. After that, you would go in and put one more layer of your activator, outward strokes, very thin. You don't have to use a lot of it. So you're going to use the activator twice, okay, on your nails. And then after 3 to 5 minutes of that, then you're going to apply the top coat. And you can see the top coat also has number 3. And again, thin layers, outward strokes, and that's what's going to give you your shine. As you can see, my nails are shiny. So that's what's going to give you the shine. And I think then the true color comes through once you put that top coat on. And you're going to wait 3 to 5 minutes after you put on that top coat and then put on a second layer of the top coat. So it takes me, when I do my nails, it takes me anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour for me to do all 10 fingers. Okay. If you're into tips, and I've had instances where I've had to put on tips, if you're into tips, Nailboo, they do sell the tips so that you can apply tips if you're into that. And then, like when I first started, I started out with my own natural nails and applying the application and allowed my nails to grow out some. Okay. Anytime I've had breaks, and when I have breaks, I don't want to end up with, my nails and then one nail broken. So I've applied tips to get me through the process until I can take it off. So the clips, when you get ready to take off the application, they're going to send you 10 tips in a kit. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your cotton swab and you're going to put 100% acetone on that cotton swab, wet it real good, and then, or soak the cotton swab or the little cotton ball real good. I said cotton swab, cotton ball really good, and then put it on your nail, on top of your nail, the cotton ball with the acetone. And then you're going to take this clip and put it on top. And you're just going to wear that on your hands, all 10 fingers, for about 20 minutes. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes. And then when you take them off, you want to make sure that you pull the cotton ball like that. Don't just pull it up like this. You want to pull it outward like that, because what happens is you're pulling the application off of the nail. Okay. One of the things that I want to tell you that I didn't say when you're doing the removal is I find that it works best if you use a nail file and try to buff out or foul out off the top coat, because that top coat is, it makes it easier if you can remove that top coat and then soak your nails, and then it will take about 15 to 20 minutes. If you don't remove the top coat, it'll take you longer. It'll take longer for the application to come off. So just a little tip there. But these are, and then you're going to get a cleaner, and the cleaner is number 4. And the cleaner is used to clean your brushes. And I find that I have to use the cleaner with my base and my top. Okay, my base and my top. I never have to use it for the activator, but I do have to use it for the base and the top. So what I do is after I do an application, I will go in immediately and I will take the tip or the brush off of the base and put it inside the cleaner bottle. And I just kind of shake it up for about 15 seconds. And then I put it back in here. One of the things you do want to get in the habit with the base and the top coat, because you will find that those tops will stick if you don't take care of them properly. So what I would highly recommend, I got lotion on my hands, but what I would highly recommend, and let's see if I can get this one. This is a new bottle, so the little white part was stuck down on there. Okay, so what I would highly recommend, guys, is that you go in and take a paper towel with some acetone and clean the top of the bottle, okay? And then go ahead and put it up and you're good to go. If you find that you start getting the product, the base and the top coat around the glass part of the bottle, it's gonna stick and you may not be able to get that top off. So that's just a tip from me to you on how to try to protect that, because I found that I didn't do that and I got the product on there, didn't pay it any attention, rushing, going on about my business. And the next time I got ready to use my product, it was like stuck. My top was stuck. And I found myself doing this, trying to get it open. And you don't want to chip your tooth because you did that. But you want to use the cleaner on both the base product and the top coat product. You never have to use it for the activator. You never have to worry about that activator getting clunky and all built up on your on your brush for your activator. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell for how to do the product. And I'm going to run through one really quickly because I kind of want to see what this color is going to look like. But the color that I'm wearing right now is called Violet Vanity. Violet Vanity. Okay. And no, it isn't. No, it is not. I knew I was going to do that. I knew I was going to say it was Violet Vanity because the one I have on kind of looks close to it. I think it's this one. Nope, it is Violet Vanity. Got it confused again. All right, let me just make sure because it's open. Okay, so it is Violet Vanity. That's the color I have on right now. And kind of got the product a little bit on the thing. Okay, I have on Violet Vanity, and you guys can see the color there. It is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Now, Velvet Lust has been my favorite, but Violet Vanity is going to give it a run for its money. Okay, this is the color that I would always go into the nail salon and end up picking, would be a color close to this. Okay, so this is Violet Vanity, one of my new colors that I just got in. And then this one is Pop Star. This one is not open. I don't like to open them until I get ready to use them. But this one has kind of like a little orangey color or look to it. But there you have it, Pop Star. So nice summer color. And then I have Wine Time. I think this is going to be absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of like, it may look brown to you, but it's not. It's more like kind of like a grape kind of color. Or that's what it's looking like in here, but I'll see when I get ready to apply it. So I may apply this one and this other one. And then I also have Be Grateful. Be Grape, like the color grape or the flavor grape. I said the color grape. I guess grape could be a color too. But Be Grateful is the name of this one. And there's your color. And I kind of thought that Be Grateful and Violet Vanity were close in color. I was like, did they dupe me and send me the same colors? But they are different, as you can see. Okay, so Be Grateful and Violet Vanity. You guys can see that. And then I have Big Blush. Now, I think this is going to be pretty on. It kind of looks like it's kind of like in the nude kind of family, but that is Big Blush. I think it's going to be pretty too. And the last one that I got is, oh, that was the last one. This is a Bill Powder. I did say 5. So those are the 5 colors that I got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nail and I'm going to apply one of these colors onto a little tip here. So I'm going to take a tip and I'm going to apply one of the colors. Now, I'm going to be using the base here. Let's see. My hands are slippery. Need a towel. Let me grab a towel to help me out. So I don't want to open my new bottle. Give me 1 second. All right. Okay. All right, there we go. All right. So I'm gonna try and show you right quick. So this is the base that I'm using. And when you apply the application, you're just going to use outward strokes. So I'm going to go outward strokes, and you only need a very thin layer of this. Don't pile it on because otherwise it's going to end up being very thick. So this is number one, just the base liquid. And then you're going to take that and you're going to dip it into the build powder. Now the build powder does not have a number. So I didn't grab one that's open. Give me 1 second. All right. So you're going to dip your nail at a 45-degree angle. And I was trying to hurry and get it before it starts drying. All right. So you're going to dip your nail at a 45-degree angle. And when you take your nail up, you're just going to tap your nail to get the excess off. So that's just the tip with the base powder and the build liquid, or the base liquid and the build powder on it. Once you do that one time, then you can go ahead and put up your build powder. Now I dip mine twice in the build powder. So I'll do number one with the build powder, then I'll do number one again and the build powder. That's what I do, but you don't have to, okay? I think I'm gonna go with Be Grateful. I'm gonna do the Be Grateful because it's not open. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Now, one of the things I will tell you guys is to make sure when you need to mix your product that you're not taking it and doing like this. That is not how you stir the product. What you want to do, and I'll show you here, is you want to take the product, and you do this also with the build powder, and you take it and you just roll it like that. That's how you mix it up. Don't take it and shuffle it like that, okay? And you do that with both the colors and your build powder, okay? So now we're gonna take and we're gonna put one more coat of the base. This is number one. We're gonna put one more coat of the base. Outward strokes, thin layer. And when you get ready to pull the application or the product up, just make sure you kind of tap it up against the glass like that so that the excess will go back down in there so that you don't have a clunk of it, you know, on there. And I need to clean my little tip around there. So I'm gonna leave that over there. And then you're gonna dip your nail at a 45-degree angle into your color and come up and tap, tap, tap. All right, this is Be Grateful, so you can see the difference. This is one coat. I'm gonna go in and do one more because y'all know I'm extra. So I always do two coats of the color. So I'm gonna go in one more time with the base and then the color. And dip again at a 45-degree angle. When you lift it out, tap your nail to get off the excess. And there you have it. So you can see that they are not the same color. Because at first I was like, oh, Nailboo, don't dupe me. It's the same color. But it's not. And don't throw these away, guys. You want to take this and put it back. The little lid, you want to put that back on top. And there you have it, okay? So this is Be Grateful. Now, what you would do next is you would take your activator, and activator is going to be number two. So activator, number two, you're going to take that And you're going to put a very thin layer of the activator. And the same thing, if you know how to polish nails, guys, it's the same process. Just thin layer of activator on there using outward strokes. Okay. Now, this is the process where you would allow it to sit for 3 to 5 minutes. And then after the 3 to 5 minutes, you're going to take and you're going to buff out any impurities in there, imperfections. If you notice any bumps or lumps or clumps, you're going to buff those out. Then you either want to wash your hands or take a cotton ball or paper towel, put some alcohol on it, and then you just want to wipe your nail down. Make sure you get the cuticle area when you're wiping down, okay? Once you wipe it down, you would apply a second layer of activator and wait 3 to 5 minutes. And after that, you're ready for the top coat. So at this time, I will go in and apply my top coat. And your top coat is number 3. So at one time, Nailboo was doing these little bottles, and sometimes they still send these bottles, and sometimes the plastic ones, and then sometimes they send the glass ones. So you just never know. So this one hasn't been 3 to 5 minutes, but since it's just a tip, I'm going to go ahead and apply the top coat. And again, you're using outward strokes, just like you did with the rest of the application. Outward strokes, thin layers. And the same thing, you want to try to keep your lip of your bottle clean as possible, because if that product gets on there and you go ahead and close it up, it's going to stick and it's going to be hard for you to open it next time. So that is Be Grateful. Okay, you guys can see that. This process is so easy to do, and there you go. Okay. They are not the same colors, but they do look close. I think this one is darker than this one, but they're both pretty. I like them both. This one, Be Grateful, is going to be lighter. It looks lighter than the Violet Vanity, I think it is. All right, so that is how you apply the application, guys, in a nutshell. The only other tip that I'm going to give you, and hopefully I don't drop this before I bring it over, but I have found that this is one of the ways that I keep all my colors. So when Nailboo would send the product or the kit to me, they would send it in the black box. And I'm sure a lot of you have gotten this black box, you know, that are Nailbooers. And so one day, because I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have a table set up, and that's where I normally do my nails from. It's sitting over there. But since I'm doing a tutorial, I want it to be in front of my laptop, and I didn't want to have to move it. So I act like I'm at the nail salon when I do my nails. But I took that box, since I set up my area, and I put my colors inside that box to make it easier for me to see my colors. Okay. And so now I can add the other colors now to it, and just to tell you that it will hold 16 colors. So if you guys can see that. And I thought it looked good because the box is black and then the bottles have that black lid on it, so it doesn't look like a box once I sit it down, because I have these, you know, closed like that. So if you get one of these black boxes, just save it, guys. If you're going to be using Nailboo or try to, you know, use Nailboo, save that black box and start putting your colors in there so you can have them in one place. You know, don't have to pay anything for this. So the next time I get a black box, it'll be sitting next to this one, and I'll continue my colors. So I put my build powders on top of here. Okay. So I said the next time I did a tutorial or video or whatever, I was going to show that to you guys to show you because you know I'm costs like to save money. I like to save money. And that's why I'm not going to the nail shop. I can do my nails as many times as I want to. If I don't like this color, I can change it tomorrow, and I ain't got to worry about nobody saying you're gonna be extra $5. That's how Tina used to talk. I miss Tina. I may go by one day just to see if she's there. I know the first thing she's gonna say, "Oh, you need your nails done." No, ma'am. I just can't say, "Hey, girl." But anyway, that's it, guys. You would do the top coat twice. I just did one coat of the top coat here, but you would do the top coat twice on your nails. But if you can polish your nails, guys, you can do Nailboo. It's very, very easy. Just take your time. It's just like polishing your nails. If you mess up, you'll get better over time. Trust me, the first time I did it, it took me a couple of times to get it down pat. And so now I have all my tools that I need when I'm getting ready to do my nails. If I break a nail, I know how to apply the tips to get me through and all that good stuff. And so, yeah, I'm not going back to the nail salon at all. Nope. And it has nothing to do with the pandemic now. It's just about me saving that money that I was giving to the nail shops that I have no need to give to them. So again, the color that I currently have on my nails is Violet Vanity. Violet Vanity. And I do the application, I do base, build, base, build, base, color, and then I finish up with the way Nailboo. And Nailboo also says, if you want to put two coats of the color, you can, or two coats of the build liquid or build powder, you can. They leave it up to you. I've never went past the 2-2, like I've never did 3 or anything like that. So just so everybody knows. And even when I was doing just 1 and 1, it still lasted the full. It still lasted the full 2 weeks. I just felt like it was a little bit more hard with the two coats of color. Plus, I like my colors to really pop. I don't want them to be light. So if you like the lighter color or the lighter version of the color, then go with 1 coat. If you want it as dark as possible, then go with 2. Okay. So, yep, that's it. Violet Vanity, which is now one of my favorites besides Velvet Lust. But yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. And for those of you that are seeing me for the first time, I will pick up my Velvet Lust here and show you what Velvet Lust looks like. This is Velvet Lust and it is absolutely gorgeous on your hands. Date Night is another one of my favorites. Date Night is kind of in the red family. You can see I've used that up real good. You can see how the application is about right there. So just to show you what that looks like without spilling it. Let's see if I can get it here. But that is Date Night. And like I said, it's kind of like in the red family. Once you put the color, the top coat on there, it's like a really deep red, which is really, really pretty. But anyway, if you get the box, the black box, I got the brown box this time and I don't want to use it. So I'll be throwing the brown box in the garbage. So when they sent my 5 colors, they sent it in the brown box like this, but I was hoping for the black one. So again, it's just a nice way, I don't want to tilt it too much and then spill all my bottles, but it sits nicely on my shelf over there with all my colors. And it almost looked like it was supposed to be like this, okay, inside my box. So, yeah, that's it, guys. If you have any questions, comments about the Nailboo process, yes, I'm still using it. I have been adding the tips when I break a nail, and the break has been because of moving stuff. Oh my God, I was on a flight one day coming from Kentucky to see my boo, and I was taking my luggage down and hit my thumb, and boy, oh boy, it was not a good feeling. So, yeah. But I've gotten the process down now, guys. I'm down with it. I have not given up on Nailboo. I know I haven't did a tutorial or videos or any updates or anything. But yes, I'm still using Nailboo. Still using it. Haven't stopped not once, and it's been now a year and a half. Okay. Um, anything else? No, I think that's it. And guys, if you go back and look at the very first video that I did up under my playlist, I have the Nailboo videos by themselves, so it's easy for you to find them. And if you go back and look at the first time I started using Nailboo, you'll see how short my nails were. And so, when you go in the nail salon and you say you want to use dip or whatever, and they try to tell you your nails got to be a certain length, those are lies. You can do it with short, very short nails. You can't get designs and stuff like that. And I'm not doing any designs, as you guys can see. I've tried that, but yeah, I'm not into that now. I'm too old. Just a plain color works for me. Just a really pretty color. But yeah, it will grow. It will grow your nails if you stick to it. So I can vouch for that process. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna clean the lid on my base here and go ahead and end this video. Um, if you guys are currently subscribed to my YouTube channel for my nail booth, then thank you so much for subscribing. And if you are not subscribed and you want to follow my journey here on the nail boo, and if you would like to also become a nail booer, then I will also put my little referral code in the description so you can use it and get a discount. I think the starter kit is like $50 if you go with the one color, and then you can of course go up to, I think it's like 100, and then you get a couple of different colors that you get to choose. You get to choose what color you want them to send you. I think the first time I went with date night, and then you can see that I'm up to 16, 17, 18, 19. I have 19 colors now in total, and I started out with one, and it's been a year and a half. But I don't have a color that's like, I'm like, oh, I'm missing this or I'm missing that. I just order so that I can, you know have a variety, and I don't feel like I need to go back to the nail shop. Okay, get out that nail shop, guys, and get with the nail boo. It's for you. Okay, I tried to rhyme. I'm too old for that. I know better. I'll do better. Okay. All right, guys, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the nail process, then feel free to reach out. I will answer it as honestly as possible. Um, and yeah, that's it. That's all I can think of, but I'll put the link to Nailboo in the description as well as my referral code if you would like to get on board. All right. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And I always say each one reach one so that each one can teach one, because once you learn how to do it, then you can teach your friends, or your family members. I've taught people how to do it offline as well. All right. All right, guys. Have a great day. Bye.